let's look at the environment. When we put our spotlight on Yobe State, where all hope is not lost, we hear, in efforts to combat desertification, a major environmental challenge threatening the survival of many communities in the state. To this end, agroclimatic resilience in semi-arid landscapes, a federal government project funded by the World Bank, is renewing the hope of the state in combating the menace head-on. Yunusa Suleiman will tell us more about it.
State located in the northeastern part of Nigeria, over the years faced serious environmental challenges, notably desertification, which is encroaching at an alarming speed. Agroclimatic resilience in semi-arid landscapes, ACReSAL, a World Bank-assisted project, was born to reverse the trend in states like Yobe, considered as one of the frontline states in the country. This intervention project by the World Bank is expected to convert places such as this into a green land in the next 6 years.
The means to do this is to venture into what we call sand dune stabilization. And we are going to do this in batch by batch.
And to achieve this, the Yobe State Coordination Office of the project takes its advocacy campaign to the 17 local government areas and 14 emirate councils of the state to seek stakeholder support for the successful implementation of the project.
This will bring a coordinated effort for success in this regard of the climatic degradation, which has resulted in negative ways in reduction of our agric efforts.
The $700 million project, ACReSAL, is to focus on 4 key areas, namely dryland management, community climate resilience, institutional strengthening and project management, as well as contingent emergency response. The project is expected to regreen 1 million hectares of degraded land across implementing states through the outlined multidimensional approach. In Damaturu, Yunusa Suleiman, NTA News.
All right, we want to expand that discourse. We have a guest joining us from Yobe via Zoom. Shehu Alhaji Mohammed, he's the project coordinator for the agroclimatic resilience in semi-arid landscapes. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Mohammed.
Thank you so much for this very rare opportunity. I'm glad.
All right, I'm sure you're aware, going by plans to change the narrative of how desertification is threatening livelihoods. Yobe State is one of that. So tell us what is being put in place to address this challenge.
Thank you once again. By virtue of the structure of ACReSAL, starting from the World Bank, headed by the tax team leader Joy Ayenga Agne, and then the national coordinator in the first instance of Abdul Hamid Umar. The ACReSAL project is being chaired by Minister of Environment and co-chaired by Minister of Agriculture and Water Resources. The same structure is actually used here in the state, where the commissioners of environment, agriculture and water resources serve as chairman and co-chairman respectively. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Yobe State, happened to be part of the forum chairman for all the 19 governors of Nigeria, and they played a very, very vital role. These and others will tell you that actually the narratives will be changed and success will be recorded as far as ACReSAL is concerned.
Okay, I like the synergy you've just painted between the relevant stakeholders. But the target from the report we saw is 1 million hectares of degraded land. How does the agency, or the project, so to say, aims to achieve this stride? Because this is huge.
Thank you so much. The federal government of Nigeria earmarked 4 million hectares of land to be restored. Out of the 4 million hectares, they actually forwarding 1 million to ACReSAL, which will be utilized by 19 states of Nigeria plus FCT. And here in Yobe State, out of the 1 million given to 19 states, we are banging our chest by the grace of God Almighty to restore 100,000 hectares. Bearing in mind, Yobe State happened to be one of the degraded areas in terms of deforestation, desertification, and a lot of things. We bordered Nigeria and Niger Republic with almost 303 kilometers. this border, you cannot see trees, you cannot see shrubs, you cannot see grasses. So it's actually a very vast land, very vast, dry, harsh land. We are committed to do that in collaboration with many, many agencies who actually played a very vital role hitherto. Ours is to augment what they have done and to make sure that all these areas are turned into green.
Okay, World Bank, I'm made to understand, is funding the project, but in the meantime, what short-term measures has been provided by for communities rather who have been affected directly by this desertification?
Thank you once again. What we do, we venture into advocacy visits to areas affected, and as we are going, we went together with commissioners, with the Minister of Agriculture, Water Resources, Environment, Local Government, Women Affairs, and as we actually paid the advocacy to them, they took us round to the communities, and where we normally visited, you can see exactly right away that the condition of situation is pathetic, and the people are ready and willing to see the change.
Indeed, and let's hope that change is very effective and as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Mr. Shehu Mohammed. He's the project coordinator for agro-climatic resilience in semi-arid landscapes. Thank you for your time on the news.
I am most pleased.
Our pleasure.